Hello from Paul Hand and welcome to Nanning, capital of the Guangxi region in southwest China. Nanning's home to 8 million people, a large international cosmopolitan city that never seems to sleep, constantly pulsating with energy and vibrancy. One of the greenest Chinese cities with its many parks and tropical lush landscape. Badminton's elite are locking horns in Nanning on day 5 of 8 days of top-flight badminton action here at the Guangxi Sports Centre for the Total BWF Sudirman Cup Grade 1 Mixed Team Tournament. Here's our map upcoming showing the extensive reach of the participating teams from far and wide across the globe. Only 3 teams have won the Sudirman Cup: Indonesia, Korea and China 10 times. Japan seek a maiden title as the top seeds this year. It's within reach now, the glinting prize up for grabs. The Sudirman Cup trophy, created in honour of Dick Sudirman, now made of 22-carat gold-plated solid silver, standing 80 centimetres high, with an octagonal base made of the finest Jati wood. It's presented to the International Badminton Federation in May 1989. So steeped in history. That's the one that all the players are going after. Today is day 5. The group action concluded and respective qualifying nations drawn into their last 8 quarter-final spots, all ready for 4 days of straight knockout draw drama. Elite group action in 1 was concluded late last night. Korea won both group matches over Chinese Taipei and Hong Kong, so they topped Group C. And Thailand came runners-up in Group A behind top seeds Japan with a win over Russia. The top 2 teams come from each subgroup, progressing into the quarter-finals. And well, here's the knockout draw revealed late last night. As you can see, China at the top there, Denmark, Korea, they're all in there. That's how it looks, and we'll be turning our attention to the second match down, Korea-Thailand, in that second quarter. You can see Japan at the bottom there. They're actually the top seeds coming into this event, China the second seeds. What about today's court schedule? This morning saw Singapore beat Vietnam in Group 2. That was 3-0, a good win for them. But now at 6 p.m, defending champions Korea on stage. They take on Thailand from that second quarter of the main draw that we just showed you. Here they come. One of the teams making their way in. I'm pretty sure it's Team Korea. Just getting off their respective bus. It's all very focused. And there's the Thai athletes, land of smiles and all that, looking a little bit more serious today. Plenty to play for. There's the Chinese. They're on court 1 this evening. And they're all arriving with their headphones on. It's a sort of common look these days. Just confirmation that we will be bringing you Thailand against the defending champions, Korea. So players do all sorts of things to get in the right frame of mind. Look at this. And here we are, people making their way into the stadiums. It's all, everybody's in a good mood. The sun is shining here in Nanning. It's pretty warm today. Temperatures have shot up, 30 degrees or so outside, but nice in here, a little bit of AC. People buying various bits and bobs, tickets being fluttered, brollies keeping the sun off. Everybody's in a good mood when the sun comes out. And here it is, this evening's order of play. First up, a mouth-watering mixed doubles to get the tie underway. Thai Titans, PUAVARANUKROH and TAERATTANACHAI take on SEO and CHAE of Korea. Then we've the men's singles, Hyo Kwang-hee, who rolled his ankle in his last match a little bit, against Cantafon Wangcharoen, sharing their previous matches, and both hungry for a win in Nanning. Next up, it's a men's doubles familiar Korean look of Kim and Kang, keen to better Israenet and Kedron. That's an unusual selection for the Thais. Well, are we due another upset from the teen superstar and Korean next-gen giant killer An Si-young, who downed current world #1 Tae Soo-ying yesterday? She looks to scalp the former world #1 today, Ratchanok Intanon, in her way. And then to round out the action this evening, it's Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI is back for a second showing alongside Jongkul-fan Kitihara-kun in women's doubles up against Chang and Kong. So a really generous order of play, I hope you agree. Something for everybody on there. And our players are shortly making their way to centre stage. It's a crackling atmosphere in the Guangxi Sports Centre gymnasium this evening. And hopefully we'll be in for a real treat. So Paul Hand alongside Morten Frost, superstar. Great to work with you for the first time this year. Morten, should be great, shouldn't it?
Excuse me. Yes, I am very much looking forward to this match. It's going to be, as you say, a bit of a cracker. I think the defending champions Korea have already surpassed my expectations. They have played really well in the group stages. And yes, up against Thailand with such a strong team as well, especially on the women's side. It's
interesting, isn't it, talking about women's singles? I mean, I think that for me is the real sort of the firework of it all. An Si-young just playing such great badminton, eh? Took out Tae Soo-ying yesterday. What a exciting prospect.
It is, but you know, we have to see whether the match yesterday did not take a toll on her and she's perhaps a little bit too tired to perform to the same high standard as what she did yesterday. But let's see. Time will tell. We still have many matches before that.
Yeah, and talking of that, here come the mixed doubles specialists. Seo Sun-jae and Chai Yoo-jung leading the way. And then PUAVARANUKROH and his partner Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI from Thailand coming last onto the court. Well, they played a good match last night, incidentally, the two Thai players, but just narrowly were taken down by Watanabe and Higashino, who were on fire. They came out absolutely flying. Let's see if we can glean anything from the coin toss before we get into their vitals. Koreans ranked 12th pair in the world. Thais, the world #4s. Confirmation of their previous head-to-head matches. Yeah.
Black. Check that side. Serve or receive. Service. Okay.
CHAE is going to serve. She was pointing the finger to her chest. Okay. It's me. Look over here.
And interesting that the Thais, they chose ends. We always have to keep that in mind should we go into 3.
There she is. She's going to be busy today. Morten, she's up on double duty today, isn't she?
She is, and she must be favoured as the best women's doubles player they have in Thailand at the moment.
Yeah, let's take a look as the players start their warm-up. All a little edgy, isn't it? Just getting tuned up. Don't know what you're going to be given today. So PUAVARANUKROH, the Thai bull, he really is a strong lad, just 22 years of age. And, an absolute unit, ranked at 4 in the world with his partner that he's warming up with today. Off that career high ranking. 9 wins, only 3 losses this year. They've made a really consistent year, quietly consistent. 6 semi-final showings for them. Singapore, Korea, Hong Kong. Grand Tour World Finals as well. 3 runner-up showings as well. I won't go into that much detail, but here she is as well, just 5 years older. 27. And a wealth of experience for Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI. Well, they won on Tuesday in their mixed doubles against the Russians, Remin and Dimova. Pretty convincing, as you see there. Just over half an hour required for that victory. And, they've had quite a lot of exposure. Dechapol played last night with another partner, Amitrapai. But went down hard, actually, in straight game defeat to Watanabe and Higashino. That was a good match. Now, what about these two? Chai Yoo-jung, 24 years old. And her partner, Seo Sun-jae, Just 3 years younger at 21. They're a very, very strong tandem, these two. They've won both matches here, as you can see, without conceding a single game. Look at that, around the half-hour mark on both. Pretty convincing, Morten.
Yeah, they won 2 Super 300 tournaments this year. They won the Spain Masters and they won the German Open. The German Open was played just before the All England. But at the higher tier tournaments, they have not really performed to the very best.
Christian Johannesson in chair. And the Italian Andrea Chiappini opposite him as the service judge. Yeah, you said that with CHAE. I mean, she was one of the heroes of the Korea's Sudirman Cup triumph, wasn't she, a couple of years ago?
Absolutely. But they have been as high as number 6 on the world ranking. But now they've dropped down to number 12. It just shows
Ladies and gentlemen,
bit that they are not
am I right?
very, very best.
Thailand, represented by PUAVARANUKROH and Saturday. And on my left, Korea, represented by CHAE. Korea to serve. CHAE to support PUAVARANUKROH. Double.
Mixed doubles action just about to get underway then. Korea against Thailand. Paul Hand and Morten Frost to take you through it.
That's a lovely, lovely block shot there by CHAE. She's very active at the net, and she needs to be in order to make sure that the attacking machine from Thailand is not starting.
He really is, isn't he?
Yes.
He's very clever as well with his acute angles. He opens the court so cleverly, as well as being extremely strong.
But he's having the luxury of the fact that TAERATTANACHAI is really strong from the back as well, which means that he can, stand in at the front as well and intercept in such a way. So he's got that luxury, which is a very, very nice one to have.
Yeah, that's a good point, Morten, isn't it? It's really nice to have that sort of flexibility, I guess, in teamwork and be able to depend on the woman at the back to be robust overhead in those deep oncoming clears and lifts.
The top 4 pairs in the world of mixed doubles, all of them have a very, very strong female player from the back as well. And there seems to be a sign that you need to have such a strong female player also being able to play from the back if you want to succeed in mixed doubles.
Yeah, well said. And I guess progressively over years to come, it's probably going to become a commonality, you would imagine, in the top 10 and beyond, as people cotton on to that.
3.
Interesting as well that SEO and CHAE have a 3-1 head-to-head lead in the overall context of clashes between these two.
And that was a lovely, lovely flick serve there by Ditchapol. Really well played. And the new serving rule is really opening up for better flick serves.
Good response from SEO there, who was pretty alert. Three out of their 4 previous encounters have gone the distance, incidentally. Yeah, heard that string break.
It's very unusual to have a doubles pair where both players are left-handed. You don't see that very often, and Seo Sung-jae and Cha Yu-jung, both left-handed players here from Korea, and as I say, you don't see that a lot.
Yeah, we had it, I think, the other day with Hong Kong, Tang Mun Chan and his partner
Yeah, that's correct. And last night Denmark fielded Mathias Bo and Kim Astrup, also two left-handers in men's doubles. But it is actually quite unusual.
Well, their only match this year came in March at the German Open.
7-5.
The Koreans came through 21-19 and the decider there. Very close encounter.
That was a good return of serve by CHAE. And this we will see a lot. Cha Yu-jung really hunting the net as much as possible. As soon as the opportunity is there, she's rushing in at the net. She doesn't like to be, as we call it, parked at the back. She likes to go in and get into the front as soon as possible.
Pretty aggressive mindset for that.
Yeah, but with a lovely defense.
Service over. 8-6. Service over.
I think it's very important to draw the attention to the fact that the two Thailand players, they won Singapore Open not long ago, and in the semi-final they beat the unbeatable pair from China, Seng Siwei and Huang Yachong in that semi-final, and went on to win it in the final very convincingly against the Malaysian pair. So it's definitely a pair in form.
Yeah, not many wriggle past those two, do they?
No.
So deadlock in this tight opening game then. Had it right where he wanted it, didn't he?
Yeah, that was well turned by CHAE there. But it's also very clear to see that PUAVARANUKROH is having a lot more respect for the defense of the two Koreans than what we've seen in the previous matches in this tournament. He plays it very safe, he plays it very steady, patiently, and he's not taking the same kind of chances.
An interesting one. Do you sort of concur with me that being sort of trailing 1-3 down the Thais on the overall head-to-head, that they really ought to try and find a way of eking out the first game? It seems priority number one for them, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Game number one is always important, but if you're 3-1 down, probably even more.
Brilliant response in the flat hard drives from PUAVARANUKROH. He was tidy there. 11-8, the Thais lead in this opening game. And some really good badminton. Just 6 minutes have elapsed out here, or 7. 11-8, the Thais lead.
볼을 한번 잡아가지고 유정이가 유정아 네가 지금 들어가야 되는데 안 들어가면 버티고 있으면 안 되고 27. 11-8. Yes.
Well, it's just the sparkling start that the Thai duo were after.
Hey.
Oh, that's brilliant. Just so decisive, wasn't he, PUAVARANUKROH at the net there.
12-8.
Gets a lot of pop on the shuttle when he needs. He's got a very strong core and legs, and he's hyper-balanced on the court.
Yeah, he's got what we call a low center of gravity, and that's why he's really very well balanced, as you say. He's almost like a rubber ball everywhere, because he's got such a good balance.
9-12.
He's actually carrying a little bit of strapping on both legs as well. Indeed, both the Thais are. 3 of the 4 players are, incidentally.
Yeah, TAERATTANACHAI had a very, very nasty injury in 2017 in August at the SEA Games, the Southeast Asian Games, where she actually did all her knee in, the ACL and everything was gone. And she's only gradually come back, and I think the Thai has done a great job bringing her back into world and international badminton, gradually mixed doubles first, later women's doubles and so on. But that was a very, very nasty injury.
The whole reconstruction, yeah.
Yeah, complete.
Oh, fantastic rally. Best of the match so far. SEO having the last laugh. Wasn't he explosive in the end there?
Yeah, he's building that rally up really well. He's playing a lot of drop shots to TAERATTANACHAI, and that's probably one of the weak spots, is the fact when she have to move forward, and then of course waiting for that counter-attacking shot from her, and then punishing her. Cleverly played. Really good badminton.
Yeah, it was well engineered, wasn't it? A well-deserved high five from the Koreans, nibbling away at the deficit, the small deficit on the scoreboard.
11-12. Service over.
At the moment, I think the Thailand pair would be very wise if they direct a lot more attacks to Seo Sung-jae. I really feel that he, at the moment in the match, as it stands now, is possibly a little bit the weakest link.
Especially at his body, presumably more, trying to tangle him up, I guess, right?
Yeah, but also move him a lot backwards. He doesn't like to move backwards that much. He likes to start from the back and then start moving forward the whole time, but standing a little bit up the court and having to move backwards.
Is that because he's quite tall?
He's a tall guy, and he's just have this natural forward movement.
Well, that was thunderous from the man in conversation.
13-all.
But it is interesting to see how the Koreans have been able to keep the Thailand pair away from attack. They've done well on that. And it's, I think, the reason for that is Cha Yu-jung, while she's playing at the net. Yeah, well played by TAERATTANACHAI.
It's good. They're starting to generate quite a momentum bubble. They had 5 out of the last 6 points, now 5 out of the last 7 points for these two. But they're on to something.
And that's what the Thailand pair really have to remember as well, is that TAERATTANACHAI must also be able to score points at the net. They cannot live only by PUAVARANUKROH's winners from the back. She must get into it as well, must intercept and score points.
Oh, superb from CHAE there. What a redirection from her. She's certainly winning the net game more often than not.
14 all.
Yeah, cleverly played again. Crossing across the body there and hitting PUAVARANUKROH on the complete opposite side, and he's waiting, of course, on a forehand defense.
Service over. 15, 14.
Oh, what a return. That is beautiful. Really, really good. The beauty is that it's dipping so quickly under the tape and then into that mid-court area, right between the two players.
Oh, she's missed that just.
PUAVARANUKROH really lucky in that one. Hitting the smash straight into the racket of CHAE Yoo-jung. She's waiting for it, flicking it down the line, but outside the sideline there. And PUAVARANUKROH really lucky on that.
15 minutes played, and it's still neck and neck between these two teams, and both of them quite ponderous and deliberate sort of pre-points, because they know exactly the poignancy and how important this first rubber is in the overall tone of the match. The tie. First team to 3, of course, wins it.
16, 15. Service over. 16 all.
Really good fighting skills by Seo Sung-jae. PUAVARANUKROH is really doing well keeping the attack, and that's what I meant. She's got to score points from the net.
Standout, wasn't it, Morn? Absolutely brilliant. TAERATTANACHAI fully aware of her role, and as you so clearly suggested, she's got to engage, keep the racket tip up, hunting the shuttle so well. She deserved this net cord in the end, you reckon?
Yes, she did. But really well, really nicely set up by partner PUAVARANUKROH. He did lots and lots of good shots front and away from the back.
Tell you what, whoever loses this opener is going to feel wounded, because it's super tight.
16.
And that was well played played again by TAERATTANACHAI, trying to have a look how the block comes, and she moves in straight away and closing the net down. And that's not something we see a lot from TAERATTANACHAI. She's a bit hesitant on it. She likes to stand back, likes to defend it and play good shots. She's got a wonderful technique. But this was really good, moving nicely, taking control. Good reverse shot there by PUAVARANUKROH. This is lovely mixed doubles.
I was just thinking exactly the same. It's high quality fair, isn't it? We've been treated here. Knew we would. She got it to the deck again in the end. That's standout from Sapsiri TAERATTANACHAI.
19-16.
He's such a prankster, isn't he? The way that PUAVARANUKROH just opens the court with the reverse slices and the acute angles. He really is so good at spreading the court.
He's got a lovely technique. He can play all the shots in the book.
And as you say, it's that sort of stout, strong, low base body balance that makes him sort of bull-like and pit bull-like. You can't get him off balance too easily. Hence the ranking of 4th in the world. Excitement on the adjacent court as well. The Danes have just taken the opening game against China in the mixed doubles. Wow, who'd have thought that?
Game point 16.
4 of them then, game points that is, and they've been well earned by the Thai duo. Just gone.
Service over.
It was entrepreneurial that. He saw a little bit of a space and he just missed.
20.
A little greedy with that one, Morten.
No, I think it's a good choice. He wants to build up the rally. It's a good choice. Of course, he's going too close to the net, too tight. But that's how it goes, you know. I think it was a good choice.
He's still got a bit of a buffer here, but not as much wriggle room, obviously. 2 game points have come and gone for the Thai Titans. Third time lucky, they secure the deal. They're halfway home in this quarter-final clash against Korea. It's Thailand who take the opener. 21 points to 18. 21 minutes played. Superb mixed doubles.
하니까 하나 11마리 괜찮으니까 하나씩.
민중아. 지금 이제
하나 괜찮아요. 비슷해. 지금 보니까 뭐 밀리고.
So players making their way back, and I can tell you that the Thai standouts have done something that nobody else in this tournament has done. The Korean frontline mixed pair have just yielded their first game of the tournament. Hong Kong didn't manage it.
Play. One love.
And I guess the question on a lot of spectators and fans' lips, Morten, is, you know, can they keep up this high level of intensity?
I am absolutely sure they can. I have no doubt the Koreans really have to step up a bit, make a little bit less mistakes. As we saw, 21-18 is very close, and it's nice, really nice quality.
It is. You know, they beat them earlier this year as well, the Koreans beat the Thais, I'm sort of saying, so they know it's so achievable. They have a 3-1 lead head-to-head, you know, and it would be a real treat if we could go the distance in this one.
Yeah. Thailand pair, if you look at the performance over the year, have done reasonably much better than the Korean pair, but that's of course not an indicator saying that they will win this one. It's just simply fact, that's the past. And now we are in the present.
So it is interesting, though, the way that the Thais are playing off their career high right now to date, whereas the SEO and CHAE are down off their high of 5 in the World of June 2018. They're down at 12 at the moment. So it kind of does smack of current form in favour of the yellow-clad Thais.
Yes.
Just missed, but wasn't that proactive?
No. It's called in, but we have a challenge on it.
Well, one of the Korean coaches was gesturing almost to his players to say, keep pushing forwards, guys, come on. It's a picture right now, but that's why they're looking back towards that coaching bench. That was why.
Service over. 2-all. Play.
Good interception there by Cha Yu-jung. Setting it up nicely for partner.
3-2.
I'm wondering what makes the kind of synergy of a great mixed doubles pair. Is it, you know, 2 + 2 = 5 timing? Is that through just playing a lot together, or do you naturally quickly knit together and have that sort of intuitive feeling between the two of you, you know, from the first few times you play together? Is it something that takes time to come and evolve?
It takes time, but of course some players have just got that intuitive way of looking at it and got it in the mind. But yes, it takes time. It takes time to really knit a good partnership together. Except one pair I can remember so far. Is of course the world number 1 at the moment, Seng Siwei and Huang Yachong. They did it from the word go.
Yeah.
Starting off winning the first 3 tournaments they ever played, and then they never looked back.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? And they say winning becomes a habit, but for those two, quite special. Look like they're turning around on one as well. 10-4 up, game 2, despite losing the opener to Denmark on the mixed. He is unusually powerful as well, isn't he, for a smaller guy? Anyhow, turning our attention back to this. Sorry, viewers.
So we have the first service called here in the match. Cha Yu-jung struck higher than 115, which is the new service rule.
Well, she gave herself a little bit of a hospital pass there, TAERATTANACHAI. That was coming back like a bullet to her chest. Oh, well done. She'd have redeemed herself, wouldn't she?
Yeah, but that's one of these lovely returns again, as what we saw Seo Sung-jae also doing, and she did it equally well. TAERATTANACHAI here, getting on that shot nice and early, directing into the mid-court area. Yeah, I think a string is gone. And now he's in trouble.
He's going to get peppered.
He's going to move forward. He's going to, either they're going to change racket or move forward. Yes, that's it. And she's going to play singles for a little while.
Very nice. Brilliant. TAERATTANACHAI had her way in the end, the oldest player on court. 27-year-old was rampant all around the net there to take advantage of the solitary Korean left on court. Chai did her utmost to hold court in his absence. She wants the Jordan sweat.
Well placed. Good smash to the forehand side of Cha Yu-jung. Very nicely placed by PUAVARANUKROH there. Yeah.
Just going to administer a little bit of self-treatment to sort out her knee brace, I think it is. Cha Yu-jung, that is.
It looks like she took it off, doesn't it? I can't see her for the umpire's chair.
We're obscured, aren't we? But she's tending something on her knee. Whether it's just sort of worked its way loose and needs sort of retighten, I don't know, but we'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Oh, you're right. She's taken it off. Perhaps it was sort of hampering her a little.
Perhaps just annoying.
6, 7.
That was powerful from Seo. Run of 3
7-0.
points for the ties comes to an end momentarily. It's still pretty decent. He's out. I think she was partially put off by her male partner there. So a solitary point lead then for the Koreans in this must-win game for them to detain the ties. Superb play from PUAVARANUKROH there.
Service over.
In my book, I think that should Korea win this one, they're standing an extremely good chance of winning the tie. I have Thailand to win this match. And then still, in my book, it looks like 2-all, and it's all hanging on the men's singles. So should Korea take this one from Thailand, then they're standing in a very strong position. But we can get back into that a little bit later.
It's really interesting, isn't it, as you project all the way down forward. Sometimes I don't like to get too far ahead of myself and just see what evolves, but we're running those kind of scenes in our mind, aren't we, in preparation for just this. But it is fascinating, Morten. There's no other way of looking at it. Really fun. How's that for turning defence into attack? Brilliant.
10-8.
Thailand. Well, they're trying their hearts out to somehow strain every sinew and find a way of securing game 2, these two. SEO came forward like a bull in a china shop there. He just didn't stop.
Yeah, that's really well played. Very nice.
It's powerful, explosive movement from PUAVARANUKROH that secures a mid-game advantage. Look at that for poise around the net. A smile between them. They'll be delighted with that.
ไอ้จังหวะที่ป้อต้องช่วยหน่อยมาตัดลูกหน่อยเนาะตัดสินใจตัดคือตัดนะจะบีบที่ตัดแค่นั้นเองเข้าใจป่ะไอ้จังหวะที่ทำมาถูกหมดแล้วตอนนี้ข้างหน้าบีบทำไปแล้วเดินเลยไม่ต้องไปกังวลเหมือนมึงเล่นหน้าเอาว่ะมึงคิดว่าเป็นกูแล้วกันเก่งกับกูหน่อยนะ
20 seconds. 11-8. Play.
Superb. She's getting increasingly involved in the front court. Isn't she doing a grand job? PUAVARANUKROH setting her up so nicely. They are twinning superbly together, these two, right now. 4-point cushion as well. Those number 4s really up for this.
Service over. 9-12. There's the ball.
CHAE Yoo-jung is the shortest player on court, but really quick.
9-12.
But it is interesting at the moment. TAERATTANACHAI has taken the net away from Cha Yoo-jung, and that's why the Thailand player is slightly in the lead.
Strong arming through that smash. Seo Sung-jae really getting hold of it right out the belly of the racket as well. Sweet timing. Immaculate in defence there, PUAVARANUKROH. That was an incredible backhand block. Umpire rushing all four players back to the court. Keep the flow of play, please, guys. Is the message.
Yeah, we had a very bad example the other night when Denmark was playing England. The match went on for an hour and 38 minutes. And the amount of time wasting between rallies was unbelievable. So I'm sure it's been a strong directive from the referee to the umpires after that match that please ensure that we have no time wasting.
I admire the way that badminton polices that so avidly. Of course, other sports, it should be the same.
Time is over.
Well, we need the court attendant on after that, so obviously the players will sort of just wriggle off sneakily just to quickly rub the sweat from their brows. No time for much of a slurp, though. Well, it is certainly a tight doubles, and of course, a little earlier in this game, the ties were rampant. They had a run of five consecutive
11,
points
14.
to get to 12. Seo and CHAE have engineered 3 consecutives. Something that these two can't afford to let happen again, you sense. And that doesn't help the cause, the service error.
15-11.
Something more, and I hate to keep on about bigging the ties up all the time, but PUAVARANUKROH's sort of sense of time on shuttle is masterful, his level of control that he has. He's almost milliseconds ahead.
The problem for the Korean pair at the moment is that Seo Sung-jae here in the picture can't really dent the defense of the two Thailand players. And he's working hard, he's trying to score as well as he can. However, he cannot get through, and that means that very often he's out of balance, and that's where you see PUAVARANUKROH come in and utilize that situation where Seo Sung-jae is out of balance. So that's what you see.
Yeah, they're so good at stonewalling the Koreans, aren't they, with that immaculate defence, as you say. But it's like a sort of positive defence as well. It's so productive and awkward. Pretty hedgehog.
Good serving here by Seo Sung-jae.
16.
And I, in all honesty, think that that flick serve should be used some more. And it does not only go for the Koreans, it goes for all 4 players. I think a flick serve can be very, very productive.
Well, Korean delight, puff of cheeks, sigh of relief. I'd be pleased with that. They were let off the hook. a hat-trick of Korean points.
16.
Not done with this game yet. They're finding answers somehow, anyhow, to stay afloat here.
Play.
Oh, she couldn't get up. She kept slipping and trying to. But again, Seo bullies his way through another point. So the run continues to 4 points now consecutively for the Koreans. This is brilliant passage of play for them. Look at TAERATTANACHAI. She cannot get off the deck. Look. Partner looks over as if to say, what are you doing?
Saturday, stay on the court. Saturday. You're not allowed to go to the court, you have to stay on the court. 16 all.
Good firm umpiring from Christian Johannesson of Denmark.
Service over. 17-16.
Brilliant.
Yeah, good block shot there by CHAE. And it's definitely a revival of the Korean pair lately. Managed to put it all level now, 17 all. It didn't look like that just 5 minutes ago.
Exactly, it's amazing. It can just turn in a heartbeat. They are delighted. High fives and fist bumps all over the place. They're totally and utterly wired, the Koreans, onto something really good. They've weathered the Thai storm. Seem to be coming out into the sun themselves now. Or maybe not.
No, that was good play by PUAVARANUKROH here. Good return of serve, good interception on the third shot. And
so proactive, wasn't he? He knew he had to do something big to make the turn. Brilliant. Got what it deserved.
yeah, but the beauty is the smash from Ditchapol from the back here. Try to look at this cross-court smash coming now. All the way out, hitting CHAE on the forehand side. She's got no reply to it. And then it's an easy kill for partner TAERATTANACHAI. Really played from the man in the picture here.
Brilliant defence, considering she was sat down through the majority of the point. How about that? Through all of their diligence and industry, they've engineered a couple of crafty match points here. What a tight mixed doubles match it's been.
20 match point.
Having lost 3 times to these opponents before, suddenly the tide has turned. A couple of chances to avenge those defeats now for the Thais.
It's called in.
It's called in, and they are cock-a-hoot, absolutely delighted. Look at that. Vechipol, PUAVARANUKROH and Sapsili TAERATTANACHAI must be absolutely delighted. 21-18, 21-18. They secure victory in 48 minutes play.
21-18, 21-18.
And that was a very, very important point for Thailand. They really needed it. This was one of the matches that they were banking on.
So they can secure the 1-love lead in the overall tie. And that was hard-earned, but they'll be delighted with their work. The ties go up 1-0 then in the overall campaign. Race to 3, remember, and a smile breaks across his face. Confirmation of the scoreline. The ties come through in straight games.